you should be because you guys all deserve to be here, of course, right? It's not like we just threw your name out of a hat. So, be confident.
If you did, I would do that.
Yeah. All right, good morning. Yeah. I have it. So can we, I just use that. No, I mean like for me.
If you could put your name
I'll
on
put
it. The longest wait.
Yeah,
I know. The Q is sick.
Oh, that one? Yeah. No, I can just talk to her.
The Q is sick. My dad is sick.
Good morning. Thanks everyone for coming to our Heritage Spelling Bee. Are we all ready to begin?
Yeah.
That seems ready. Okay. Well, I just wanted to say good morning. I'm Mrs. DeHart. I teach Al here and also at Anchor Point, and Miss Woodrich, of course, and Miss Rowley, and all of our amazing spellers. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm going to talk to you for just a brief moment before we begin and make sure that we don't have any questions, okay? When it's your turn to come up to spell, you will come up, I will give you the word and use it in a sentence. If you need to ask me anything after that, you can, such as, can you please repeat the word, or can you tell me what the word means one more time, or can you tell me the definition, okay? Those are some things you can ask if you want to. One important thing is once you start spelling, then you can't go back and change it. So if I was going to spell the word you, I could say you. Y-O, and then if I kind of got messed up in my head, I could say, I'm starting over. Y-O-U. But I couldn't do this. Y-O-U. Do you see the difference?
Yeah.
Okay. So some great strategies. You can write on your hand if you want to with your finger. You could maybe tap out the letters. If there's a way that you want to keep track of your letters, you can sure do that. And when you are done with your word, even if you get it right or wrong, please find your seat. And at the end of the round, you can join the audience if you are out and stay in if you're in. You guys have any big questions for me? Okay. At the end of the day, you guys, this is for fun. You earned to be here, and this is just a experience for you to do your best. So be confident and enjoy however it ends up, as long as you give it your all, okay? Awesome. Are we ready to begin?
Yeah.
Great. Ava, you may come to the microphone, please. Ava, your word is wig. She decided to wear a colorful wig to the costume party.
Wig. W-I-G-S.
Sorry, that one is incorrect. It was just wig. W-I-G. That's okay. You do know how to spell it, so good job, sweetie. You can step it. Did you spell? Your word is bed. After a long day at work, I eagerly stayed in the comfort of my soft bed.
Bed. B-E-D.
That is correct. Kaden. Sad. The abandoned puppy looked up with sad eyes, hoping for a kind soul to adopt him.
Sad. S-A-D.
That's correct. Quincy. Hand. She extended her hand to shake hello. Hand.
H-A-N-D.
That is correct. Leg. During soccer practice, she unfortunately twisted her ankle and had to hobble back to the sideline on one leg.
L-E-G.
That is correct. Shy. Now, after a delicious lunch, I decided to take a short nap.
N-A-P.
That's correct. Grayson, come on up, sweetie. When you guys notice the person in front of you is at their microphone, you're welcome to stand when you're next up, and then you can be ready to go. Just like Isaac just stood up right away. Thank you so much. Okay. End. At the conclusion of the story, we saw the golden words, the end. End.
E-N-D.
That is correct. Had. She had already finished her homework by the time her friends called to make plans for the evening. Had.
H-A-D.
That is correct. See. I can't wait to see the beautiful sunset on top of the hill.
C-E.
Works. I'm sorry, that is incorrect. C is S-E-E. Okay. Just. I was about to leave when I realized I had just missed the bus. Just.
J-U-S-T.
That is correct. Anthony, your word is cup. She carefully sipped from her teacup. Cup.
C-U-P.
That is correct. Dominic. Lid. She carefully lifted the lid of the mysterious box. That is correct. Joseph, your word is left. She quickly grabbed her keys and left the house.
L-E-F-T.
That is correct. Lindsay, your word is last. I attended the last concert of the season. Last.
L-A-S-T.
That is correct. And that's the end of round one. Ava, you can join the audience now. And Talon, you can join the audience. Great job. Great job. And we can also pause on our applause till the end of the round. That way we can progress quickly too. Thanks. All right. Tadisha, you may begin our second round. Your word is send. I can't wait to send my friend a text message later. Send.
S-E-N-D.
That is correct. Stuck. Corey stuck the note in the wall of his bedroom as a reminder to himself. Stuck.
S-T-U-C.
That is correct. Fish. Jasmine admired the brightly colored fish swimming in the tank. Fish.
F-I-S-H.
That is correct. Mind. Do you mind if I turn down the TV, Mom asked?
M-I-N-D.
That is correct. Scrub. After the mess, my mom asked me to scrub it off the walls. Scrub.
Scrub. SCRUB.
That is correct. Grayson, your word is brown. Larry's mom wishes his dad would take the old brown recliner out of the living room. Brown.
Wait.
You're good. Sorry about that.
BROWN.
That is correct. Music. Your word is tint. The photographer added a slight tint to the windows of the studio to keep the sun from coming in. Tint.
TINT.
That is correct. Yawn. Once Barry began to yawn, Stacy started to yawn too.
YAWN.
That is correct. Anthony. Your word is want. What do you want for your birthday? John asked Sal. Want. WANT. That is correct. Pond. Nina wanted to jump into the pond, but the water only came up to her waist. Pond.
POND.
That is correct. Sharks. Brianna's cousin assured her that there were no sharks swimming in the bath. Sharks.
SHARKS.
That's correct. Twigs. Uncle Graham told Joe and Sarah to gather all of the twigs they could find in the yard. Twigs.
TWIGS.
That is correct. And that's the end of our next round. Tanisha, we're ready to begin round 3. Your word is tight. Kendrick was growing very fast, and most of his shirts were too tight for him.
TIGHT.
That's correct. Scrunch. The 3 kids had to scrunch in the back seat of the car. Scrunch.
SCRUNCH.
That is correct. Close. The mayor asked the police officer to close Main Street for the parade.
CLOSE.
That is correct. Wire. David looped a long wire inside his costume to make it puff out. Wire.
WIRE.
That is correct. Giant. The giant marshmallows made very tasty s'mores. Giant.
DIANT.
That's correct. Great. Chance. Robbie hasn't had a chance to tell his mother about the idea for his Halloween costume yet. Chance.
CHANCE.
That's correct. Your word is tender. The gravel drive felt rough on Sadie's tender bare feet. Tender. I'm sorry, that is incorrect. It's T-E-N. Very good try. Melon. Maylee cut up the melon for her fruit salad. Melon. That's right. Parent. Tanya's parent picked her up from school. Parent.
P-A-R-E-N-T.
That is correct. Hockey. Mel's favorite sport to watch is hockey.
H-O-C-K-E-Y.
That's correct. Insects. Cheryl loved to keep the window open on summer nights, but with the screen down to keep the insects out.
I-N-S-E-C-T-S.
That's correct. Shortcut. Madison showed her friend the secret shortcut through the woods.
S-H-O-R-T U-D.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The cut has a C in it instead, but you did so great. Good job, Lindsay. And that's the end of our next round. Good job, you guys. So great. Forest. Krista and Aziz hiked through the forest to a waterfall. Forest.
F-O-R-R-E-S-T.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Just one R. Great work. Cadence, your word is spinning. The maple seeds were spinning off the tree and flying to every corner of the yard. Spinning.
S-U-I-N-N-I-N-G.
That is correct. Your word is sizzling. The restaurant brings out their fajitas on a hot iron pan that is still sizzling.
S-I-Z-Z-L-I-N-G.
That's correct. Search. Nadia went on a search for all the missing socks in the house.
S-E-A-R-C-H.
That is correct. Mango. Nadia loves to make smoothies, especially with frozen mango. Mango.
N-A-N-G-O.
That is correct. Gracie. Grayson, your word is blossoms. Tori picked a handful of blossoms from the zinnias in the front yard.
B-L-O-S-S-E-N.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. B-L-O-S-S-O-N-S. Very close, Grayson. Way to go. Guys, all set? I'm gonna wait for a second. I'm gonna wait until you're ready to start. You guys all set? Moment. Dad promised that he would be back in a moment, but Mom said that a moment for Dad was about 20 minutes for everyone else. That is in the spelling bee. I did not make that. Moment. Moment.
M-O-M-E-N-T.
That is correct. Basil. Giovanni tore up a few leaves of fresh basil to add to his pasta sauce. Basil.
B-A-S-E-L.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. B-A-S-I-L. It's really smart you knew that that was an S in the middle. Great job, Anthony. Satin. For her birthday, Alondra gave her mother a pink rug made of silky satin.
S-A-N.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. S-A-T-I-N. Very good. Way to go. Joseph, your word is signal. The runners waited for the signal to begin the race. Signal.
S-I-G-N-A-L.
That is correct. And that's the end of our next round. Yep, Grayson, Anthony, Lindsay. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Dominic. You guys can go ahead and join me. You want to sit with family? Look, you want to sit back over here?
Yeah. My parents aren't here.
Yeah, they're probably watching on the link. Do you want to wave to the camera?
Yeah, you can sit with us.
Thank you. All right. Cadence, you ready? Shuffle. Participants in the dance marathon who would merely shuffle their feet instead of dancing will be disqualified. Shuffle.
S-H-U-F-F-E-L.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. L-E. Just a little switch. Good job. And see, your word is minnows. Elijah liked to catch minnows with his net and put them back in the lake. Minnows.
M-I-N-N-O-W-S.
That is correct. David, your word is before. Mom said we could go outside and play as long as we were back before dark.
B-E-F-O-R-E.
That is correct. Writing. Janie loved to read, but always had trouble when it came to writing.
R-I-T-T-I-N-G.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. There's a silent W at the beginning. W-R-I-T-I-N-G. Very good. Good try, Cindy. Emily? Your word is sugar. The nutritionist complained that children's food often contains too much sugar. That's correct. That's it. Seep. The leak in the bathtub was starting to seep into the ceiling and floor. Seep.
S-E-E-P.
That's correct. And that's the end of our next round. All right, Quincy, you are our first contestant, please. Your word is wheels. Sirius' baby sister was excited to notice that the wheels on the bus do actually go round and round. Wheels.
W-H-E-E-L-S.
That is correct. Fruit. The fruit of the rose plant is the hip, which one can make a delicious jelly. Fruit.
F-R-U-I-T.
That's correct. Goats. Harriet's dream was to move out of the city and have a herd of goats.
Goats.
That is correct. Limbs. After Nellie got hit by the ball, the doctor asked her to move her fingers and toes and all of her limbs.
LINVS.
That is correct. Great job. And that's the end of our next round. All right, Quincy, we'll begin again. As we get down to a lower amount of students, when we do first, second, and third place, for first, second, and we only do that for first and second. We have to do that actually. For first and second place, we'll have to spell one extra word to earn first and second place. For example, if one person gets it right and the other one doesn't, that first contestant will need to spell the word one more time to win that last round for first place. Does that make sense? Okay. Let's keep going. Far away. Finn joined the Coast Guard in hopes of visiting far away places around the globe. Far away.
Can I sound it out in my head for a second?
Yes.
FARAWAY.
That is correct. Pirates. When they saw the black flag, the sailors realized with terror that they were being approached by pirates.
PIRATES.
That is correct. Wooden. Michael preferred to use a wooden bat instead of a metal one. Wooden. That is correct. Breakfast. Joanna usually eats oatmeal topped with sliced bananas for breakfast.
BREAKFAST.
That is correct. And that's the end of our next chapter. Acrobat. After years of classes, Paul is developing the skills of a first-rate acrobat.
Can I sound it out?
Yes, of course. Mm-hmm.
AKROBAT.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Very close. So Quincy, ACR. So you knew that K sound was there. Good job. Good try, sweetie. David, your word is chocolate. By the end of the evening, every chocolate in the jar was gone. Chocolate.
CHOCOLAT.
That is correct. Elephant. Katie and Pamela enjoyed watching the elephant use its trunk to spray water on its back. Elephant. That is correct. Joseph, your word is recipe. Chuck's chili recipe is a garden secret. Recipe.
RECIPE.
That is correct. And that's the end of our next round. Great, David. Incredible. Gavin told an incredible story about saving his neighbor's dog. Incredible.
INCREDIBLE.
That is correct. Peppercorn. A stray peppercorn rolled onto the table from the grinder. Peppercorn. That is correct. Raise. Elliot tries to remember to raise his hand, but sometimes words come out first. Raise.
R-A-I-S-E.
That is correct. Your word is scorcher. Ross spent the entire day at the pool because the temperature outside was so hot, it was a scorcher.
S-C-O-U-R-C-H-E-R.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Very close, David. S-C-O-R-C-H-E-R. Great work. Emily, your word is fragments. Olivia discovered fragments of an ancient Roman mosaic at the archaeological dig. Fragments. That's correct. Frustration. Peyton's inability to pass his license test was a source of great frustration for him. Frustration.
F-R-U-S-T-R-A-T-I-O-N.
That is correct. And that's the end of our next round. David, give a round of applause for our third play. Your turn. Mascot. The mascot of the Bennington public school system are the Badgers. Mascot.
M-U-S-C-O-T.
That is correct. Mustache. It wasn't until after Daniel graduated high school that he was able to grow a full mustache.
M-O-U-S-T-A-C-H-E.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. No O in it this time. Just M-U-S for mustache. Good job, Joseph. You want to sit down for just a moment. Emily, you'll need to spell one more word in our last round. Okay, so I'm so sorry. Joseph, there's another spelling for mustache that I forgot about. The M-O-U-S-T-A-C-H-E. Is that what you said? And that's my fault. I'm so sorry. I'm used to the other spelling of mustache, so that is correct. Sorry. Okay. Now this is our new round. Emily, your word is perfume. Some theaters designate a fragrance-free seating area for those who do not like to smell perfume. That's correct. Tuxedo. The groom wore a navy tuxedo with a bright orange bow tie. Tuxedo.
T-U-X-E-D-O.
That is correct. And that's the end of our next round. Joseph, do you want to come sit up front, sweetie? You guys can be up front together. Lurches. Derek gets nervous when his cousin's dog lurches towards him. Lurches. correct. L-U-R-C-H. Let's try that. You want to sit down, Emily? Prognosis. Although the patient's surgery had been touch and go, Dr. Sims' prognosis was one of complete recovery. Prognosis.
Prognosis.
That is correct. And now I'm going to give you another word for our last round. This word is sequence. Kayla sewed beads on top of the sequence on her glittery jacket. Sequence.
Sequins.
That is correct. And we have Emily, our second place winner. And Joseph, our first place winner. And everybody gets a round of applause. Good job, you guys. Thank you very much for coming. Good job, you guys. Let's take some pictures. David, you want to come up first, and then we'll invite everybody to come back up. Let's get a picture here. You guys want to go right here? We're going to have over that door. Yeah. You want parents to jump in? You guys can. No, you'd like to take a picture? Yeah. And then I can read them. Can all of our spellers come over here so we can get one big picture? All right, can we have all the other contestants come up for a picture? You guys should all be so proud of yourselves. Grayson. Anthony. All right. Can we get a picture of these smart spellers? Do we need to make 2 rows? Yeah. All right. Can you come up? Come, David. And is that Carl? Can you come back? There you go. And then Neil. And then we'll put pictures of the newsletter too. Okay, scooch in. Scooch in. And then can you guys take scooches back so you're closer? Pretend like you like that. Perfect. Okay, everyone say spelling bee. Spelling bee. Smile. Awesome. We're so proud of you. Great work, guys. Yep, you can head back. You guys can hi your parents. Thank you for coming.
I've had my mom had like first and last 19 years apart, but then she's had a bunch of me and other kids, 3 that were like, I'm like, you guys are like real adults, like. One time it's so cool, you're not gonna
Okay.
Yes.
Ready? Are you sitting down? You're on.
See, bye. There's an image and the chocolate pie and bunch.
CHOCOLAT.
I'll take a look.
4 chocolate. The chocolate.
Oh.
I remember when she.
Did they say?